You have a tapeworm?
Why do you have 4 cup of noodles,
I don't
Jared?
have a tapeworm. I might have a tapeworm. I don't want to know though. But
Did you get tested?
What?
Did you get tested?
No, I still have to poop in a can.
Dude, borrow my fridge. Actually, borrow my parents' fridge.
Just throw it on the parents. Okay.
Did you know how to do it?
I do. I'll have enough fuel for tomorrow. You know what I mean? One
4
for the
cup of noodles.
One for the Father, one for the Son, one for the Holy Spirit, and one for me, okay?
If you want to get involved in youth ministry, this is what it takes. 4 cup of noodles.
And a tapeworm.
And a tapeworm.
Leave me alone.
Good.
I was like, what is up? Wait, where's my chair?
Oh,
J-Ron? Yes. How's your family?
My dad is still hooked up to oxygen and everything. Yeah, he's barely starting walking upstairs and everything, so he won't be back at work until late November.
Okay. Your mom's back home, right?
Yeah, so she's good. Me and her trying to take care of the family and everything, so I'm glad she's finally back, but yeah.
Oscar, please, you can have a seat, dude. What about you, dude? Honestly, you guys have
I've
both
been
been
gone for
the same amount of time.
Same thing, same deal. We both got sick at the same time and then spread through our families.
Suspicious.
But I have more family members, so it took longer.
Was it like spread through your household?
Yeah, I got it first, and then I think my mom, and then my 2 sisters, and then my dad, and then it really hit him hard. So that's why it's been a long time.
Yeah, when you have a big family, it takes a long time.
Yeah.
How's school?
Okay.
I know everybody's kind of struggling with school every week, right?
Report card of the day today.
Ooh,
That's true.
How's it looking?
No, I am. No, it's pretty good. That's why. But that's why for a couple weeks I haven't been able to come because I just wanted to get my work done so I could get good grades.
School. How's school?
Good.
Yeah. Oscar?
Yeah.
It's alright.
Yeah,
It's alright. Landon, football?
It's going well. It's for sure going. Time flies when you're having fun, so that's for sure something.
How many more games do you guys have?
About like 3. We got.
When's the last home game?
The last home game.
It's 28, 29,
I
28.
think it's the 28th.
Yeah, 28.
So I
Well,
think it's like,
win.
what is it? Homecoming week? Is
Yeah,
that what it
that's
is, right?
homecoming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. So. But yeah, it's for sure. It's gone pretty fast.
Wow.
So
Most
that's
important.
crazy.
But seriously, when do you guys feel closest to God? Because for a while we're at camp, and you can say that 3 days you were up there, you felt closest to God, right? 3 consecutive days. Have you guys had 3 consecutive days where you're like on fire for God?
I mean, I try to be close to God every day. Like in the morning, I try to dedicate like at least 10 minutes to God. Cause in the morning I'm alone when my mom leaves for work and my sisters are gone at school. I dedicate like 10 minutes to God and I pray. I pray to Him and I ask Him to help me to have a good day and to help me with things I need to work on.
Do you feel like because you pray in the morning, like if there's sometimes if you don't pray, your day's kind of off?
Yeah, I could like if there's like one day that I just don't have the time to take 5 minutes at least to talk to God, then like I'm all it's all chaotic the rest of the day, like everywhere, and I'm not organized.
All right, so it's kind of like a really sly transfer from what we were talking about with kind of where you guys feel closest to God at and what time during the week you feel closest to God at, and just to kind of transfer it nicely for you guys, where do you feel that in a point, the most prevalent point in your life where you've noticed that you've gone through a very tough hardship, kind of like how David was in the cave, and you didn't necessarily question God, but you kind of went not against him, but you questioned him and why he put you in that place, and what's the first thing that kind of pops into your head, a moment or a time in your life where it was I feel like God's wrong right now and I'm gonna be what's up?
So a couple weeks ago, my family, we went to visit my grandma who's suffering of multiple myeloma in the hospital. And she was in the ICU, and then they moved her to the CCU, and she was getting better. But then we went again this past weekend, and she sadly passed away. So I mean, I guess I wasn't, when she passed away, I wasn't really questioning God, but I was it's kind of like, or well, kind of. I had my doubts, like as she was getting better, like oh she might get better to the point where she's able to walk again and like live again. But then the next week she died so quickly, and she got like really bad. So I was kind of questioning, like why God would let that happen so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know.
How long was she suffering from that?
Well, they checked her in the hospital like I think like 4 weeks ago. She was in the hospital for about 5 weeks. And then yeah. But I think she's had it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
death is hard, you know, because I think it also stems from us being like really scared of it, you know, us being like the unknown, because like, you know, it comes down to it, death should be technically like a good thing from the Bible, you know, like you come to this earth, you do your dues, you go to heaven, and then all your sins and everything is kind of wiped away, you know. So technically in your mind, your grandma, she's in a better place, she's living happier than we can ever even fathom that we are on earth. But still, that concept is so crazy to us because, you know, we just don't know. You know, so that's where the faith and everything we have to do. Hey, thanks for sharing. Really appreciate that. Anybody else? Doesn't have to be death, guys. It can be anything. Schoolwork, you know, sports injuries, work instead of church. You know, it's just what like could be kind of anything.
So earlier today, I went for a checkup after my back surgery. I had an MRI yesterday, just regular type of thing we scheduled a couple months ago. And so I found out that the cyst wall in my back had reformed.
Mm-hmm.
And so they told me that I'm going to be having surgery this Monday. Again, and it's going to be an even bigger one. Stuff like that. It's like a lot more risks of like later having more surgeries, like fusing my back, because it's a longer like
Recovery
cut.
time? Oh, okay.
It's like a longer cut that they're gonna make. So there's a chance that like my spine will start to like lean forward and like the disc will start to move. And so I feel like at first obviously I was like devastated, you know, it's like, why is this happening to me? Like I just got a job, I'm doing good in school, I'm starting to feel better, and it's like, why is it happening to me? But then like I realized it's like God only gives us challenges that he knows we can overcome, right? And so he knows that I'm gonna be able to get through this, even though I might think I won't, and that something bad will happen. Obviously the first thing your mind goes to is like the worst can happen, right? And so I feel like I don't know, it's just faith that like God will get you through it and that he'll protect you, right? He'll never leave you, is what like was really helping me. Like even though like I know that everything will be fine, there's kind of still like a small whisper in my head. It's like, why is this happening to me? You know? And so it's rough.
That whisper is completely normal. You know, that's just how we are as humans. But I'm definitely gonna pray for you. We're gonna pray for you before you leave. One big thing is that God's gonna use this story and transform it into a testimony that'll help other people going through the same thing later in life. And I know at this period in your life, it is very difficult to understand that, because I was the same way, dude. Everything that happened to me when I was my testimony during the time, even after the time, and like I still blame God for a lot of things that I was unable to see what he planned years in advance. But I had someone tell me the same thing and I didn't take advice for it, but I compel you to pray on it and pray for the strength to understand what he's doing now is gonna be a strong testimony to help someone else later in life.
What makes a house a home? I'll tell you what, furniture.
Yo, what's up? We're out here at In-N-Out right now, and some of our students after OC Youth Nights come here and hang out, so let's go ahead and check it out.
3 burgers. Cheeseburger, animal style.
Are those for me?
All of them.
Yeah.
Can I eat a French fry?
Do you want these fries, even though it looks nasty that there's trash around them?
No, yeah, I'll eat it. Wait, you don't want fries at all, bro?
No, I'm literally so full.
Eating for free.
I was starving, but now I'm full.
I got free fries. Isn't the last gonna say? What does it say? Huh? Dude, I'll take any fries. Wait, you don't want these fries either?
I offered.
Kayla!
No, mine's ugly. Don't look at my food.
Dude, 2 Flying Dutchmans?
Yeah.
That's the way to freaking go. I just got 2 things of fries for free.
You got 2 things of fries for free?
Oh, just let me do it.
Whoa, it's like, it's Colton's magic.
That's my charm. I might do that.
It's the way to go.
Yeah.
It's the only way to In-N-Out.
Bro, what's happening over here?
No, you could be anywhere.
Huh? There's no fries in it. It's cool.
Okay.
What's your go-to order for In-N-Out?
A shake.
Nothing. In-N-Out is disgusting.
I've been here for like hours. I was here during service. Oh my gosh, I'm on camera. So like, what's up guys? So like, man, are you guys eating some fries? Like, that's so sick, man. I really hope the audio's cut out of this video.
If you're watching in the comments right now, what In-N-Out food would you eat? What would your order be? I honestly would do the Flying Dutchman like Kayla, because that sounds pretty sneaking legit right now. They gotta be Christian. Look how good they look. Look at their smiles. Hi there. Doing pretty good. Can I do a Flying Dutchman, please? And that'll be it.
It's broken.
Adrian, what's happening?
It's broken. No ketchup for you.
This is literally the future. There it is.
By any chance, do you ride BMX?
What was that?
Do you ride BMX?
No, why?
Oh, I saw the camera and it looked familiar for some reason.
Oh, no worries, you're good.
But you don't stop there. You never stop. This is the one. A couple of clothes. I need a napkin. Oh, too late.
It's like 3-4 hours.
This is the Egyptian rat slap. It is crazy.
That is me. Oh, you cut my face. That was mine! Oh, dude, she cut me so bad.
She cut me so bad.
It's taking my hand.
Is that you? The person asked Jared, she's like, what are you guys filming? He's like,
Was that you?
Famous YouTube channel, and she's like, what's the
What?
name?
Was that you?
Jared said, I don't know.
Jared said, I don't know.
Do you think you're slick?
Did you get that? Oh,
Did you just get me?
Yeah, I did.
ETC. Jared, what's God been doing in your life?
Dude, what God's been doing in life, you know when you're in those moments and you're like, holy crap, is God even real? You know, it's like, God feels as real as Batman, like right now,
Yeah.
and it's real, you know. I'm like, holy smokes, like God, where are you at? I moved to a new place, and it's just like I feel lonely. My person that I'm dating, I'm in a relationship right now, right? Her name's Ash, love her. She, me and her are both like struggling to find community, you know. It's crazy, and I work in a church, and so it's just. Lately, what God's been showing me is like His faithfulness, and that like He's still there when you don't hear Him. It's not by feeling; it's by faith, you know. And what is faith? The old school question is just like it's being persuaded by Him every single day.
Remembering who God is also played a part in your faith. That makes sense.
Yeah, remembering who God is, dude. Like A.W. Tozer says in a book called Knowledge of the Holy, he is like, The moment you can define who God is the moment you have failed to define him, you know, because God is not human. His ways are higher than our ways. His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. And the only thing that limits God is his character, you know, like he's good, he's righteous, he's a caring God. I've been trying to find who God is, and he's a loving God, he's a fair God. The Bible says he's never going to leave us nor forsake us, and like, it even says in the Bible that like he has plans to give us a future and a hope, you know? He's not an evil God saying, how dare you do that? And so definitely it's like played a role, but at the same time, you know, it's like, it hasn't been easy, you know? It's something that I'm learning.
Yeah.
It's hard because, you know, we weren't designed to be alone. And yes, I have God. Yes, I have Jesus, the Holy Spirit living in it within me, so I'm not really ever alone. I'm more so looking for like those friends that stick closer than a brother. Those deep, genuine relationships. And it's been hard because, I don't know, it seems like people are flaky nowadays. No, it's not even that. We're busy. We're so busy. That's what the right answer is we're all busy. Everyone's doing their thing. People are in college. People are working full time, you know? I got swooped up into that and I forgot why he put us here on this earth, which is to be in the trenches with people, to do life with people, and to be around other people. Look, act, and love like Jesus, not in just the way we talk, but in the way we live. And I have been doing that, you know? I've been sticking to my little bubble, like being comfortable in where I'm at, and like sitting in my comfortability. And somebody used to always tell me, get comfortable, not comfortable, because that's what real ministry is. Yeah. Like, ministry isn't working in a church. Ministry isn't all that we do, whether we're in an office building or at school or whatever. And I just sat in the comfortability. How am I trying to get out of this loneliness? It's just with intentionality. It's like putting myself in these situations where I'm forced to go up and talk to people, where I'm forced to meeting new people, where I'm getting out of my comfort zone and just getting rid of that fear of rejection, you know? It's like, hey bro, you wanna hang out? It's like, oh no, okay, cool. Like, I hate you, but it's like, nah, I get it, you're busy too. And it's just, I guess it comes with intentionality. Yeah.
So Jared, what does being that friend look like?
I always, you hear a question, I always go, you know? That's good, yeah. I don't know. It's hard because those really, really close friends that you have, it seems like they happen naturally. But I think I just always go back to the Bible answer, like what would Jesus do? What does Jesus' friendships look like? And it's never about really who. He became friends with the people that nobody wanted to be friends like, where the religious leaders were like, dude, why are you hanging out with him? Why are you going to the tax collector? Why are you going to the fisherman? So I don't think it's about the who, but I think it's about just having that selfless love for somebody, you know? I think it's genuinely caring for people. I think it's genuinely showing up for them. Like, you know that saying, let your yes be yes and let your no be no? It's like, a friend is somebody who constantly shows up in your life and is there for you in the good and in the bad times as well. And so to be that friend, I think it takes just intentionality. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.